Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Skunk River Radio is online radio for Southeast Iowa, playing country music from 1990 through 2010, along with Iowa country music. Listen to Steve Shetler weekdays from 6 a.m. to noon, and The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio also has programs like Living the Country Life, Successful Farming, and the National Day Spotlight, along with Southeast Iowa weather, community calendar, and more. Plus, weekend programming like Midwest Country Music Originals, Country Legends Jukebox with Jay Dean, and Les Butler and Friends Bluegrass Gospel Hour. All of this plus all your country music favorites like Garth, Reba, Shania, Brooks and Dunn, and many, many more. Listen to Skunk River Radio at skunkriverradio.com, download the app with Apple and Android devices, or listen on Alexa and Google Assistant. Skunk River Radio, online radio for Southeast Iowa.
Nice weather is finally here, and it has a funny way of inspiring home projects. Good news, your hometown lumber store is ready to help make those ideas happen. From quality decking and railing to energy-efficient windows and beautiful new doors, you'll find the products, expertise, and service you need to upgrade your home this season. So whether you're building, updating, repairing, or finally getting started, we're here to help every step of the way. Visit Sigourney Lumber today. Everything you need for summer projects, all in one place.
This is Eddie from Home Plate Sports Cards in Oskaloosa. We're celebrating 6 amazing years with a 6-day anniversary party, July 12th through the 17th. Stop in for food, free giveaways, prizes, and the grand opening of the Lone Star Locker Room, featuring hundreds of Dallas Cowboys collectibles. Home Plate Sports Cards located at 1516 A Avenue East in Oskaloosa. Come celebrate all week long. See you there.
Celebrate 50 years of memories at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney, July 12th through the 18th. Bring the whole family for a week packed with fun, including the carnival, livestock exhibits, rodeo, queen contest, Julia Neville in concert, the Bill Riley Talent Show, bingo, the Scotcheroo Baking Contest, bags tournament, and so much more. For the complete schedule and event details, visit expokeokukco.com. The Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney, July 12th through the 18th. Driven by purpose, powered by community.
Hey, and welcome into the Iowa Music Showcase. We are live at Barn Wired. How are we doing today? Everybody awake out there? Come on. We're hanging out here on a hot Friday here in Southeast Iowa at Barn Wired in Sigourney. Do want to mention our headline sponsor, which is Guitar Satchel. If you need a guitar case, Dan, Guitar Satchel is the place to go. Make sure you check that out at their website, at their social media outlets as well. Let's first hear from Amanda. Amanda, you look like you're spaced off. Has the heat sucked everything out of you this week out at the expo?
Yeah, it's County Fair Week, so I luckily don't. Well, I shouldn't say luckily because I do miss it. I don't have any of my own kids showing, but there's other kids that I thoroughly enjoy watching, and we still spend a lot of time down there, and it's very involved in everything down at the expo. So yeah, it's been toasty this week, but the kids are doing great. I was watching the hog show this morning, and it was still nice, but it was getting very hot before I left, and the kids are still rocking it. So tomorrow morning's cattle show, they are going to start it, I do believe, at 7 a.m. instead of 8 a.m. because of the heat tomorrow. Okay. So even though it's hot, those kids work so hard. And they deserve all the support they can get out there. So,
and still some big events coming up at the expo. We got the concert tonight, which, surprise, surprise, we have a bonus for you at the end of our regular interview today. We'll be talking to Julia Neville, who is performing at the expo tonight. So she'll be on the show last. And then also the figure eights are tomorrow night as well,
Figure eights are tomorrow night,
okay.
Yep.
Right.
So there's still lots of lots of fun activities going on down there. They've had great kid activities all week. I mean,
Yes.
it's been awesome.
Yeah.
They really have. So I'm very impressed. They've done a great job.
What do we got to eat here at Barn Wired?
So today is grilled pesto ham, provolone grilled cheese.
That's a lot of words.
It is. And the soup, I mean, it's not hot enough, so we need some soup, right? German green bean soup. Yeah, it's pretty good. It is pretty good.
Neil is intrigued.
Next week, the sandwich of the week will be Monte Crisco and broccoli cheddar soup. We have, of course, restocked our Barntown beers. We've got the Pink Pony, the Jolly Farmer, Pickle Tickle.
What?
Yeah, it's Pickle Tickle. That is facts. That is what
Hello.
it says. Bomb Pop, Skittles, all the good ones. So we're restocked on that for all of your county fair needs and
Nice.
weekend needs.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's what I got.
All right. Give it up
Okay.
for Amanda. Give her some love today here on our showcase. Of course, we're here every single Friday with the Iowa Music Showcase. Now, actually, we lie. We weren't here last week. Our artist called in sick, basically, at the last minute, so we didn't have time to find a replacement. Yeah. Everybody had a week off last week, but we're back, and we've got Mr. Dan Medeiros with us today. Dan, how you doing?
Oh, I'm fantastic. I'm finally not sweating, so.
We've got a fan on us.
Oh yeah, it's great. Just going from my car into here, it was like I was feeling so good in the car. I'm like, and then I walk inside and it's already just dripping down my face.
And your flip flops were sticking to the
Oh
cement
yeah,
as you were coming in.
you heard me come in. You could hear that pat pat pat. Oh, Dan's here.
There you go.
I love the flip flops, so I live for flip flops.
Yeah, you got to rock the flip flops. So Dan, your first time on the show. Let's get to know you a little bit. Maybe just give a little bit of a brief introduction of yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Dan Medeiros. I usually perform under the DM Project, or the Dan Medeiros Project. Originally from Toronto, Canada. Moved here back in 2012, and been just going at it ever since. So it's, lawful permanent resident and all that good stuff for a long time. So I don't say A as much anymore. You know, I've been told, I actually, every time I go back or I watch Canadian television, I'm like, wow, I really do say it a lot. But, it's been great down here. I found myself down here, you know. I'm in Toronto, you're one of so many people, and it's so easy to get lost in the mix. And here, I live in Des Moines, and I found myself. I found something I could be a part of, and more and more as I travel around Iowa, specifically, I come to all new different towns, and like this is my first time here, and I'm so excited to see all these new places and meet all these new people and grow my own, I guess, awareness of what is Iowa more than just, Des Moines and its surrounding towns. So I love living here. I love the state, and I am so glad to be here today with you and playing some tunes and talking a bit.
Exactly. I was going to ask you, so coming from Toronto, what's the population of Toronto? Any idea?
Oh, I don't
A lot?
A lot. We're like in New York or Chicago,
Yeah.
so it's very.
And Des Moines is a less lot than
Yeah, the way I like to explain it. So imagine if like Toronto's a full pair of jean pants. Des Moines isn't like just the pocket; it's like the little pocket inside the pocket. The little stash pocket. That's Des Moines. But
what would Sigourney, Iowa be then? Just the thread?
something, whatever you like. Maybe it would be like a piece of maybe, I don't know, something that was in there previously that didn't make its way back.
Pocket.
Some lint. No, but you know what? I always say, even though it's small, but it's like there's so much excitement around the state. There's so much that's always going on, and that's why there's always something new every single time I travel somewhere, and So, it's not as big, it's not as crazy, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's absolutely okay. Instead of taking 3 hours to drive from one end of the city to the other, it takes me like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
exactly. So what brought you from Canada to Iowa?
so my wife is actually from here. She's
Okay.
originally from here. We have a long story that goes back to meeting in high school in the early days of the internet.
Okay.
Like, I think it was
MySpace?
pre-MySpace.
All right.
It was
Was
like,
it an AOL chat?
yeah, it was. I think we
Dark
it's,
web?
I think
What
it
are we
started
talking?
like one. No, oh gosh, no. That's how I got here. I'm a dark web purchase. Oh no, he found out. No, it was like the early. I think it was maybe like Hot or Not. There's a site. It was called Hot or Not. It was like the internet's first version of what would eventually become Tinder, I guess.
Sure.
You could rate and then message, and then it went from there to MySpace, and MySpace to Facebook, and then MSN Messenger, and all that stuff. And it just continued over time, and video chat and Skype, and then flash forward 2011, it was just like, let's do this, let's meet. So I flew down here for the first time, and it was just amazing, and I fell in love with it. And I fell in love with her. I fell in love with everything, so she flew up, I flew down, and then moved down here, and it's been the fastest, like 14 going on 15 years of life and marriage I have ever experienced. But that's because it's like they say time goes by fast when you're having fun.
Yeah.
And it's so true.
Nice.
I was 27 when I moved here, and I'm turning 42, man. Like that's just
42.
it's just so crazy every time I think about it, and I'm like, I still feel like I'm maybe in my late 20s.
Yeah.
And
Neil and I do too. You're in good company, and we're way older than you. So.
well, I was born and raised with a hockey stick in my hand, so trust my body is it feels a lot older than I am. That's for sure.
Take a few crashes into the wall and.
Oh gosh, yeah. I played all that. I played hockey my whole life, so, and I still play hockey. I still captain the team
really?
down here, so
All right.
I still play every Wednesday. So
Nice.
yeah, I'm feeling the effects of Wednesday right now. It took me a bit to sit down. I was grimacing the whole time, but I held it off. I made it look good.
Now, how often are you doing music? Are you playing out every week, every other day, or what?
Every week.
Okay.
I mean, as often as I possibly can. Like this is busy season right now, so I'm doing something every single day. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'm playing 3 gigs. I got 10 a.m. at the Walkie Art Festival, and then 3 p.m. at Adventureland, and then I have to go right from there up north to Clear Lake, Iowa, to play at Taps. From 9 p.m. until 1 a.m. and then drive home and get home nice and early in the morning, and I'm going to spend the whole day Sunday in bed.
There you go. I don't blame you.
But yeah, no, it's keeping me busy, and that's fine. I love it. I'm trying to take advantage of it as much as possible. I can't live without it. I've tried before. I've tried to give up music, and it didn't go well. So. Here we are.
Good deal. Now, you gave me a business card before we went on. Now, it's the DM Project. What is the DM Project?
So the DM Project, the Dan Medeiros Project, it actually started in high school. I was always in bands when I got into high school, and a lot of friends who would mention, I don't know what the name of Dan's band is. I just know it's Dan's band. So it's like I started calling your bands just the Dan Medeiros Project. And I thought that was kind of funny. And then grade 12, we had the talent show, and I was like, you know what? I'm starting to see all these solo artists out there doing stuff, and it's like I feel maybe I can do this solo. And I went out and I performed in front of my entire high school, one of my original songs, and it was one of the craziest experiences, just to see everybody get up and clapping and applauding. And it was like, oh my gosh, okay, maybe I can do this. Yeah. And that's what kicked it off. It was used essentially my grade 12 high school senior a talent show.
Nice.
So I can thank high school for that.
There you go. Well, we'll talk a little bit more about your past, your current, your future coming up. But let's get into our first song of the day. And what tune are you going to do for us?
Well, this was my 2024 debut single, Dreams. It won best inspirational song and best music video at the 2024 Iowa Music Awards, which was also kind of shocking for me as well. So I figure why not start with this? It was the introduction to my, for everybody. So figured it'd be a good introduction for this.
Let's do it. Here is Dan Medeiros, the DM Project, here on our Iowa Music Showcase, live at Barnwire.
It's in your eye, lost in time. It's like a million words I can't hide. Lost in this dream, lost in the endless romance dream. Breathing sound from the mountain, never come this distance, keep me from you any longer. Take this leap when you're spoiling this life. I never means that without this, no chance any other dream, another hopeless recollection dream. Never have we ever thought the world would carry through one last moment, everlasting, one last step. Let's live in this moment and never letting go. Never had we ever thought the world would carry one last moment, everlasting, one last step into
Dan Medeiros, the DM Project, here on our Iowa Music Showcase. We're live at Barnwired in Sigourney. We're going to get more with Dan coming up here from Barnwired, but let's first hear from our headline sponsor, which is Guitar Satchel. You can get more information at guitarsatchel.com, and we'll hear from them right now. The Guitar Satchel is a heritage-designed, soft-sided guitar case created to carry your favorite guitars on your favorite adventures and to meet the level of craftsmanship of your instruments. The Guitar Satchel is built to last a lifetime and is the case you'll want to pass your beloved guitars down to future generations. Each case comes with an unconditional repair or replace guarantee. The Guitar Satchel is an Iowa company owned by Iowa's own Jason Walsmith, founding member of the Nadas. For more information, go to guitarsatchel.com.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shuttler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shuttler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
Summer grilling season is here, and Tassel Ridge Winery offers both sweet and dry red wines that are perfect for grilling. Sweet and Snazzy and Candle Glow Red are both sweet and full of cherry flavors. Petite Pearl and Harvest Red are both dry, and they complement grilled burgers, brats, and steaks. And if you want a non-alcoholic beverage, Tassel Ridge offers sparkling grape juice. These wines and the sparkling grape juice are available at Tassel Ridge Winery and at some of our 300 retail outlets in Iowa.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have a variety of family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience. Call 641-622-1170 to reach the clinic or 641-622-3184 to reach Jack's Corner Drug.
Life's better when you're under our roof because you'll feel protected.
Good thing we're covered.
And safe drivers can save too. Also, your family's free too.
Dream fearlessly!
And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive.
Welcome home.
So while they're dreaming, you're saving. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way. American Family Insurance.
See Emma Ratliff and Associates at 1203 A Avenue E in Oskaloosa.
Join Crisis Intervention Services for the Carnival of Courage on August 1st on the Oskaloosa Square. Bring the whole family for an evening packed with fun, food, and community connection. Enjoy giant inflatable play areas, carnival games with prizes. Plus, enjoy popcorn, cotton candy, face painting, food trucks, a raffle, and a community courage canvas where everyone can add their own touch. Special guests, including llamas and exotic birds, will also be making an appearance. And don't miss the Dunk Tank, featuring local community members. It's fun for all ages, all in support of prevention and response to violence. We'll see you at Carnival of Courage, Saturday, August 1st in downtown Oskaloosa.
Hey, and we are, back here live at the Iowa Music Showcase. We're live at Barnwired. We thank our headline sponsor, Guitar Satchel. If you're needing a new guitar case, check out Guitar Satchel online. We're hanging out with the DM Project, Dan Medeiros. Neil and I do a morning show on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube during the week, and I always was saying like, "Ooh, it's Dan Medeiros."
Hey, You know what? I'll take it. Throw some Antonio Banderas in there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's kind of what you look like in your one picture that I was using. So, Dan Medeiros.
When I had my beard.
Yeah. All beardy.
Yeah. Started shaving it again.
All right.
It's too hot. Just
I don't blame you. So you come to us from Des Moines. We talked about that earlier, kind of your adventure to Iowa. Now, I asked you during the commercial break, we heard your first song, which was great. You held on to those notes for like a minute at a time. Fantastic. But what genre of music would you consider yourself?
I always struggle with that question. And every time I have to put it into like a box, I always sit there and go, adult alternative rock, acoustic, alt rock, adult acoustic, alternative, alt rock, something, a mix of stuff. Like, I have so many inspirations.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's go through some of your musical inspirations.
You know, the 80s and 90s are my biggest inspirations. I mean, you know, I was a kid in the 80s, and my dad spent a lot of time in the basement with the record player and the big like cabinet. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about, with the glass and the magnet on it, and you can hear it. You can hear that. And he would just be playing all his music, and he had the reel-to-reel and everything. So it got me into all the 80s stuff. Obviously like stuff like Tears for Fears and Thompson Twins and Level 42 and I just countless of bands and artists, and it just made my entire childhood. So and it was my soundtrack. And then the 90s came around, and then Nirvana hit the scene, and Soundgarden, and the whole grunge era, and
Chains.
Yeah, and then that later 90s sort of alternative rock that started coming out of it. And it's just, it really shaped my life. My music and memories are so entwined together. And I think I'm big on visuals. So like when I made my music video for Dreams, that was my way of sort of expressing that. Like if you watch the music video, it's a combination of so much footage, home footage, VHS footage from the 80s and 90s.
Nice.
And it's a way of, I'm not in it. There's clips in there and stuff of my past. I didn't have a lot of video of myself growing up, so I had to find a lot of stuff that resonated, get stuff from family and friends, and weaved it all together into a music video. And it's like, you have to watch it so many times because there's just so much in it, but there are all those fleeting memories that, a single smell or sound it can trigger that. And then it replays in your head really quick. And so when you watch the music video, it takes you through that, so you can be like, that was me and my friends. Like that could have been us, that I can see myself there. So that's why music and memories are so just essential to everything I write.
No, I mean, you kind of described a lot of the music that I listen to as well. I am a few years older than you, but yeah, I had the Thompson Twins cassette and got into grunge and Metallica and all that stuff. So yeah, we were kind of on a similar path there. And then for my radio career, I worked in country radio, so figure that one out.
Yeah.
So I had a little bit of everything. So cool. Let's also talk now. Neil's off to the side here, but he was asking you about your guitar here. Tell us, I mean, there's a few extra strings on there, right?
Yeah, so this is my Takamine 12-string. It's my baby, and you can see it's been quite used, worn. Actually, at one point there was big holes here, and I had to do a lot of DIY wood work and filler and re-sand it, and I'm going to have to do it again because and it's been through everything. It's been dropped, it's been broken, it's been re-put together, and all sorts of stuff, and it still sounds incredible, and it outplays any other guitar I have. Every time I try to buy another 12-string, it doesn't match. It's never as good. So this thing is attached to me at the hip. And funny enough, when I bought it, it was like a Wayne's World moment when he's looking through the glass and it will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine. that was my moment. I was in the music store, and it was there on the top of like this stack of all these cases with a spotlight on it in the acoustic room. And I saw it and just fell in love. I stood there and I could hear, like, no. And the glow and everything else. The room went dark around me, and no one else existed. And then I saw the price and went, ah. Well, I started walking out, and as I was going through the double doors to leave, there was a poster on the wall that said, right now we're doing 1 year, no interest financing. And I went, turned right back around, walked back in, and I said, sir, this will be mine. I bought it right there, and I got it paid off, and it came down here with me, and I still play it to this day, and I will continue to play it. I will, if I have to take it to someone to have it rebuilt, I will have it rebuilt. Yeah. But this will always be my pride and joy guitar. So yeah, it's 12 strings, and it is just. I can't go back to 6 because of it.
I was going to say, so people that aren't familiar with playing guitar, what's the difference between a regular and a 12-string?
So the 12-string, it for the most part, it doubles up on some of them and acts as a sort of a higher octave of the others. So it kind of creates that double guitar. So when I'm performing live, I can fill that room. I've opened up for bands before, and it's like, my gosh, I'm used to seeing an acoustic artist open, and it's an acoustic artist opening, but it's like with the 12 string, it actually like gives you so much more, and I try to make as much use of that as possible, whether throw in rhythm and lead stuff, and just making my songs bigger than they should normally sound.
Very cool. Also, this is totally all right. We're going to follow a squirrel here. Before I forget, tell our audience how did you and I get connected? Was it with Blonde Ambition Booking?
Yeah, Blonde Ambition Booking. Yeah. Candace Levon introduced us, and I'm just so grateful. I've been looking forward to this. It's been on my calendar for a while, and then I remember when I was going through my calendar for July, and I was getting to this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, finally! I feel like this was years ago. So
we
I'm
did book this quite a while ago.
Quite a while ago.
Yeah.
So no, this is really cool. I'm I love this place. I love what you got set up here. So this is cool, man.
Yeah, we always love to give Candace at Blonde Ambition Booking a shout out.
Yes.
She helps me with
amazing.
a lot of artists on this show, including yourself. So let's get into our second song of the day. What do you got up next?
All right. This is another. It'll be a future single of mine. I wrote it during the 2020 years, the dark years. So it was about regardless of how just dark and gloomy and cloudy and monotonous everything was, there was that sun. It's just got to get to it.
Okay. All right. So here is the DM Project. If you're looking him up online, Dan Medeiros, here on our Iowa Music Showcase.
It's only the way that we're trying. I'll only be made when I'm lost in your mind. So is there I've been doing as we wait here for all your reasons. Step forward through you. It's only the way that we're crying. I'll never come there when I'm lost in your eyes. So we sit up and do as we wait here for all your reasons that forward through you is the sun in the sky. So we sit up and do as we wait here for every reason step forward. Is the sun in the sky? Is the sun in the sky? Is the sun in the sky? Is the sun in your eyes?
Dan Medeiros, the DM Project, right here on our Iowa Music Showcase. We're live at Barnwired in downtown Sigourney, Iowa. We're sponsored by Guitar Satchel. If you're needing a new guitar case, check out guitarsatchel.com. We're going to take one more break. Got another song and 5 random questions. Are you excited for that?
Really excited for that. Yes.
More with Dan coming up right after this. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You gotta stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook. Complete Care of Iowa is a medical clinic located in Sigourney, Iowa that provides care to patients of all ages. Located at 113 East Marion Street in Sigourney. Call 641-541-4040. Complete Care of Iowa is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday by appointment only. They're currently accepting new patients. Find more information at CompleteCareOfIowa.com. Complete Care of Iowa. Healthcare for where you are.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are dedicated to your success. We partner with growers like you to expand your possibilities with unparalleled offerings. Your unique challenges are met with more customized solutions than anyone else can offer. With you, we're feeding the future together.
Keota Veterinary Clinic. We're a small town clinic that offers the advantages of modern veterinary technology. Our treatment experience ranges from animals as small as hamsters and as large as draft horses. Whether it's routine vaccinations or a complex medical problem, we're here for you and the animals you care about. Find Keota Veterinary Clinic at 102 East Broadway in Keota. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 4:30. Keota Veterinary Clinic, where hometown values meet modern medicine. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental, located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Schuster or Dr. Ingram, always accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all your insurance forms for you, and they're a Delta dental provider. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 1 and 1:40 to 4:30 p.m. Every other Friday from 8 to 2, closed on Saturday and Sunday. Call today to schedule your appointment at 641-673-4845. Oski Dental. We make smiles happen. Hey, we are coming back here live for our last segment here on the Iowa Music Showcase, live at Barnwired in Sigourney, Iowa, sponsored by Guitar Satchel, hanging out with the DM Project. Yo, DM, what up? Yo, Dan Madero's hanging out with us today. Dan, have we scared you off yet? Are you going to come back and do this again sometime?
Oh, no, this is so much fun. No, I love this. This is fantastic. I'm having a great time chatting with you and playing for you wonderful people. Thank you for coming out and enjoying this.
So we always do 5 random questions just to kind of, off the wall things, maybe something maybe simple. I don't know. We'll find out together.
Okay.
But our first question of the day is always we have a question of the day each day on Steve Shetler Media Facebook. The question is, let's see if I can find it on here. Do you remember what the question is? I'm drawing a complete blank. What was the best decade of music? I think we've already kind of narrowed it down for you, but if you had to pick one decade, what is it?
Gosh, that's so hard. I mean, can I say
nope.
Early mid-'80s to early mid-'90s?
No.
I had to really narrow it down. I have a very special place in my heart for the 80s, and I feel like I can. It's my happy place, and the 90s is maybe my angsty place. Angry. The grunge, era. So 80s my happy place.
ellipsis 90s.
Yeah.
All right. We'll take that as an answer. Question 2. If you could be anybody else in history, who would it be? That's deep. That's a deep one.
Gosh. That is a difficult one. Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. The Matrix.
I'd be Keanu Reeves.
Dude. I totally agree.
Definitely.
Question 3. Do you have any? You got some? Yeah, you got tattoos over there. I can't see any on this half of your body, but you got some over there.
Here.
So, what's the question? What's the strangest tattoo that you have? What do you got going on over there?
Oh, none of them I would consider strange. Okay. I mean, they're not strange to me. But yeah, this arm, it's all done by Sean Wilcox at Ironheart Studios, by the way. This is his art, and there's my favorite band in the world, Deftones. There's a lot of my love for horror movies.
Okay.
I've got Freddy versus Jason, Freddy pulling Jason's mask into hell because my shoulder is hell because of hockey, much hockey, so I figured that just worked perfectly. I got all sorts of horror streets, and I've got a Terminator endoskeleton underneath. I've got my hockey tattoo here for my grandmother, and then all sorts of stuff.
What's the HC? Am I looking at that right?
That one's a personal one.
All right.
That one's a very personal one.
Talk about that one.
That's they're all. It's my personal arm.
All right, that's cool. Yeah. Where are we at? Question 4. The party was going fine until what happened?
The party was going fine until I had a brisk iced tea and rum.
And then it all went downhill from there. All right, question 5. How often do you order pizza?
More often than I should. Is that a good answer?
I mean, I don't think you can eat enough pizza personally.
No, and
you can see it in my figure.
And you can make anything a pizza. So sometimes I'm just like, I want this, but on a pizza.
For sure. What's your go-to pizza? How about that?
I love just a classic, just awesome multi-cheese seasoned pizza.
All right.
I'm like Kevin McAllister from Home Alone. I just want my own cheese pizza.
Kevin!
From Little Nero's.
You survived 5 random questions, Dan Medeiros. Dan, before we go into your last song, it's going kind of on the ticker, but if people hear live or maybe they're not paying attention to the ticker on Facebook and YouTube, where can they find you online?
Yeah, if you want to find me online, you can go to thedmproject.com, or you can just look up the DM Project on Facebook, Instagram, all sorts of social media, or the Dan Medeiros Project. Either way, you'll find me all over the place. My single Dreams is available everywhere and anywhere. Music video is available. Everything's connected to my website, so just head to thedmproject.com, and it's the hub for everything. It is the project.
It is there, and it's waiting for you. Let's do one more tune. What do you got for us?
This is my next upcoming single.
Okay.
It's called Brick Wall.
All right, one more time with the DM Project, Dan Medeiros, here on our Iowa Music Showcase.
In your eyes, the sun has gone. It took disguise and left you all alone. Oh, man's a mystery. Brace yourself for everyone to see. Can fade away, locked inside our married life, not knowing what to say. And the space you fight to see, control inside, lost in memory. Dip and fold and you save it all, and you're holding on to fight another day. Here begins a moment when I just can't fade away, locked inside our barren lives, not knowing what to hate.
the DM Project. Dan Medeiros here on our Iowa Music Showcase. We're live every Friday here at Barnwired in Sigourney, and we're headline sponsored by Guitar Satchel. Dan, this has been a lot of fun.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you for
been
having
fun
me.
to get
Thank
to
you.
know you
Thank
and get familiar with your music. So make sure you check out his stuff online, thedmproject.com, right?
Yes.
All right. Coming up next week, we'll have yet another new artist making his debut. We've got Will Barnett, a country musician, coming in next Friday as our Iowa Music Showcase. So make sure you're either here in person or you're watching on Facebook and YouTube. So did you guys have fun today with Dan? Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. I tell you what, we're going to have you stay tuned to Steve Shetler Media here on Facebook and YouTube. We're going to end this video, but we're going to come back live here in just a few minutes with a bonus artist today. We're going to feature Julia Neville, who's performing at the Expo in Sigourney tonight. So we're going to do kind of it's going to be a mini music showcase coming up. So stay tuned and come right back here at Barnwired in Sigourney. Otherwise, we'll see you next week.